everyone, and welcome back to the BCSN's Virtual Media Day for softball. Right now, we have one of our partner schools on the line, head coach Brianna Billy of the Lady Tigers of Benedict College. Coach Billy, how you doing this morning?
I'm good. And how about yourself?
Listen, we're great as long as we're talking about HBCU sports.
I know that's right.
So let's do this. Why don't you tell the folks a little bit about yourself and your path to the head coaching job?
Well, my name is Brianna Billy, and I started my coaching path off here at Benedict. I did play at Benedict for 2 years, transferred in from a junior college, Darton State. Woo, woo. Okay. Then came over to Benedict and then started off actually as a biology major. And then I figured out, hey, I love the game of softball. Like, why am I in bio? Every kid wants to be a nursing major. And I'm like, no, I think it's destined for me to be a coach. And so I switched over and did sports management. And I just fell in love with, developing the athlete, developing them, on the field, off the field, and for the love of the game. And it just started from there. And my 5th year, I had to stay an extra year. And, Coach Dunbar was like, hey, well, why don't you be a student assistant? I was like, okay, let me try it out. And I tried it out and I ran with it. And then after that, I graduated in 19. And then I went and got my master's at Northwest Missouri State University. Also was a GA during the time. So I was coaching, going to school and doing everything all at once. And I just, once again, fell in love with the game. And that's kind of how the journey started. And God makes no mistakes, and I'm right back here where I started. So that's how it is, and that's how it's going, and it's going good.
All right. Well, that's interesting. So let's talk a little bit about that really quickly.
Mm-hmm.
You're getting to, I mean, you're just graduating.
Yeah.
Not very many people get the opportunity to return to their alma mater in 3 years to take over the program, and you're taking over from your coach. What was it like playing for Coach Dunbar, and now what is it like taking over the program from her?
It was playing for her was amazing, and I think she is the part of the reason why I am who I am. And that just goes to show you, our job and what we do, how it affects the student athlete. Because if it wasn't for her being that mentor for me, I don't think I would have been able to see what it's like to be a Black woman in the sports field. She kind of gave me that motivation to move forward. And, she pushed me as a player. She pushed me in the classroom. She made sure academics was first for everyone. And, you can't be successful on the field if you're not successful in the classroom. And that created a structure, and that was the structure at the time that I needed, which pushed me to go further. And, she just was awesome. And I love her. And now being on the other side of it and still having her as my mentor makes it just an even better walk in this journey, because, you need somebody who's going to walk this journey with you. And so being able to experience her on both sides is just amazing.
All right. Well, this is your first official season as head coach.
Yes.
Talk to us a little bit about, I know you've been in practice, you've been working with your ladies. Tell us a little bit about what your expectations are for this season.
Expectations. I have high standards for them. I think I have inherited a good group, a great group. And first and foremost, I want them to understand the player experience. I want them to understand that, it's about them. And then after that, once we get past that, I want to also build a new structure and kind of get them bought into the program. And when I say getting bought into the program, I mean, and my style of coaching and what I expect. I know something is new and I'm not what they're accustomed to, but the standard as BC does not change. And so I think they're doing a great job in adapting to that. And I just want to keep it there. I don't want them to change because the position has changed. I want them to continue to be the great athletes that they are.
All right. So talk to us a little bit about some of the players that we should be looking out for in the program this year.
We have I'm losing some, but I would really keep an eye out on Miss Deontay Lewis, known as T. She is my 5th year, but she's coming back with a vengeance. You know, I've heard stories from her about, oh, coach, I could taste it. I'm so close to it. And every day at practice, she's working harder and harder and harder for it. Like she can feel it. And, you know, that's what it takes to be a champion. You know, hard work in practice, in the classroom, come in for extra time and on your own time and stuff like that. And also Miss Taylor McNeil, she's doing the exact same thing. And she's like, hey, coach, you know, I heard you got the most stolen bases back in your day. Like, you know, like it was a long time ago, but she says, I'm coming for you. And I'm like, okay, yeah, but COVID got you that year. She almost got it, you know.
Okay.
But you know, she's coming and she's, you know, she's just like Miss Lou. They're coming back with a vengeance. I have a freshman, you know, she's gun-ho. Her name is Taylor Chambliss, and she's coming with a vengeance too. And I think that's what it takes, and that's what builds the structure, the hard work of not coming just from me, but from them. And I think those three right there, and even, you know, Deasia Wooden, she always says I say it wrong, but it's Deasia Woodton. I always want to say Wooden, but it's Woodton. You know, she's coming back with a vengeance too, coming real strong. And, you know, it's not just them four, it's everybody, the whole team. Because from what I've heard, you know, they were so close and they're willing to work on what they made a mistake in last year and come in guns blazing. And, you know, I think they're ready.
All right. Folks, there you have it. So, Coach, we're going to give you the last word. What do you have to say to the Benedict faithful and the fan base out there? How can they support you guys and all that good stuff?
I mean, hey, all I can say is for the fan base, so far, so good. Thank you guys for supporting us. Continue to support us. Our schedule is up online. Please attend to all the home games. Look out for all the event nights that we do on game days. We do have a Disney night coming up, a mental health awareness night coming up, and I would love for everyone to come out and support those two events. And yeah, let's get the ball rolling.
All right, folks, there you go. Once again, Coach Brianna Billy of the Lady Tigers of Benedict College. Coach, thanks for the time. We look forward to following you and broadcasting your games this season, so we will be seeing you soon.
Thank you.
All right, you guys stay tuned. We'll be back with more interviews right after this. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the BCSN's Virtual Media Day for Softball Division II. Right now, we have the pleasure of talking with the newly minted official head coach of the Edward Waters Tigers softball team, Coach Billy Rogers. Coach, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great, sir. Thanks for having me. That sounds pretty good.
It does. I'm sure it does. So congratulations on that, first off. Coach, let's jump right into it. Why don't you tell the folks a little bit about yourself and your history in coaching?
Well, I've been coaching like most of all of us. I've been coaching about 25 years or so, but most of it was part-time and at the high school level. I worked for Walmart for 33 years and retired. And so wherever they had me living, I would walk into a high school and say, hey, if you need a volunteer coach that will work for free, I'm your guy. And it's funny that a lot of people took me up on that. And so then I had the opportunity with Coach Daly 3 years ago to come to Edward Waters University and as his assistant. And man, I tell you, it has been a joy being here. I love the culture that we have here. Our kids are amazing. And I'm so grateful that Coach Daly saw something in me that, you know, he felt like that he could trust and he could use. And we've had a good few years, and he had to move on, and they entrusted me with the program. I'm excited to take it over and see where we go.
All right. So you said you've been with the EWU program for the last 3 years?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Tell us a little bit about the last season, what you guys got into, how things went for you, and then let's jump into what your expectations are this year.
Well, yeah, last year was very special. We had a record-breaking year in most of our categories, wins, and we're in the conversion from the NAIA to Division II. We're in the crossover period. We're in our year 2 of the 3-year, crossover. So we played well. We added some numbers. Coach Daly had been able to keep the numbers at around 12, 13, 14 kids for a couple years was tough, with depth, but we were able to add a few last year. It helped out with the numbers. And then, our kids just buy in, they work their tails off, and, and the productivity keeps going up and up and up. And so, last year was just a great year, not knowing that I was going to have to transition this year into a different role. But that happened kind of quickly. But once we kind of got our arms wrapped around that and, kind of figured out where we needed to go, where we needed to improve, we did that. We hit the recruiting trail real hard in the summer and fall. Extremely excited about our 23 class coming in. And then we just worked hard. These girls worked really hard in the off season. And so we've got high expectations this year. It's not going to be easy, but we're looking forward to the challenge.
So yeah, let's talk a little bit. I was perusing the internet and happened across the EWU athletics page and saw something that looked like somebody was getting some rings. Did something happen with some rings last night?
Last night. We did. We got the national championship last year in the HBCU, and our administration ordered some beautiful rings, and they did a big presentation last night at halftime of the boys basketball game, and I presented all the girls and the coaching staff with their rings. And so it was quite a night, and, a lot of excitement. One thing I like about our girls is they just, they're so unassuming and grateful for everything that they have. They don't expect anybody to give them anything. They know they got to work. And, so when they get stuff and I see those looks in their eyes, it does me a lot of good as well.
All right, Coach. Well, what is it that we can, what are the fans looking forward to this year? Are there any particular players that you think folks want to keep an eye out for?
Yeah, absolutely. We want to play a very upbeat, very fast-paced, exciting game. One thing that everybody loves about our sport is the fact that it's fast and it's fun, exciting, and we want to make sure that we're kind of doing that even on an accelerated level. And so we've got some girls that have been with the program, when it was in its infancy, basically, when it was growing. We've got Jasmine and Caitlin. They're twins. They're seniors, and one plays shortstop, one plays center field. They're just kind of the epitome of our program. They're powerful, they're strong, fast, and just such great leadership. And then at third base, we've got Jade Minchin. If she's not on some All-American cards this year, I don't know who could possibly be. She's a great student athlete and a phenomenal third baseman in our sport. And then our captain of our team is Tiara Peters, and she's going to hit a bunch of home runs this year. And she's kind of my sergeant. I'm usually the last to know if there's any issues because she takes care of everything and on the player side of things. But those 4 girls right there are special players.
All right. Well, Coach, we're going to give you here the last word. Tell the EWU fans how they can support you, what you guys are looking for, but, just kind of get them riled up there for us.
Well, I tell you, we've got great fans. We probably had at our opening games on Saturday, we had over 150 people show up to watch us play. And I thought that was a phenomenal crowd. Sometimes with everybody spread out all over the country, it's hard to get a big group like that, but they come out, they support our community, supports our program. Our administration is incredible. They support our program like none other. But I can tell you, if you want to come watch some good ball, You want to watch some kids that love doing what they do, and kids that do the right thing when nobody's looking, and you want to see some fast, powerful softball, then you probably gonna want to come watch us play at some point in time this year, because that's what you see when you come watch us play.
All right, Coach. Now, and for the folks who are in the Jacksonville area that may be listening, where exactly do you all play at?
Okay, we play at Sam Nips Memorial Park, which is 2 miles west of our college on Kings Road, off of Richmond Road. But yeah, right down the street.
All right, folks, there you have it. Coach Billy Rogers of the Lady Tigers of Edward Waters University. And listen, we know you got some great folks over there, as we like to call him Dr. Faison. We call him Super Fan.
Oh, man. He's awesome.
Yeah, he's definitely getting it going. And your new athletic director, Dr. Ivana Rich, are looking for some more continued great success from you guys. So, Coach, again, thank you for your time. And, folks, we'll be back with more interviews right after this.
Was off to a good start. Step 1, build sympathy with the jury.
Well, hello there. There we go, folks. Good afternoon and welcome to today's broadcast of Paine Athletics right here on the Black College Sports Network. Today, your Lions of Paine College will battle against the Tigers of Edward Waters University from down there in Jacksonville, Florida, or as it is affectionately called, Duval. This is Roy Evans, and today I will be joining your play-by-play host, Jamie Walker. Coach Voice, how's it doing today, Jamie?
I am good. How are you, Roy?
Doing well, man. Just excited. It is a beautiful day out here in Augusta. I guess this is part of the contract they have with the Masters, that they have to have good weather on these weekends. So right now, the Lady Lions are getting ready to get at it.
Man, I mean, with everything going on in the kind of prerequisite, they, make that deal with the Most High and make sure the weather is okay for everything going on. But it is a gorgeous day for softball.
It definitely is out here. It's right now probably just about the low 80s or high 70s. It's supposed to get to be about 85 or 88 today. And again, though, the sun is out. It's slightly overcast, which actually helps because, of course, that provides a little bit of respite from the sun with the overcast going on. So it's going to be a good day. We're looking forward to have some great softball happening. I'm sorry, as they get ready to go at it. And I guess what we will do is I'll go ahead and start the lineups. Of course, out in the field first will be Edward Waters. And I'll let you do the home Paine team, but I'll go ahead and kick it off. We have Laura Scott, Jasmine Lemieux. I'm sorry, I hope I say that right. Caitlin Lemieux. I believe they are twins. Tiara Peters, Kaylin Saunders, Katie Goodwin, Jade Minchin, Brooke Rice, Jermaine Holmes, and Joadrika Peterson. Those are your Edward Waters Lady Tigers.
And for your Paine College Lions, Catherine Segura, number 7, playing short. Number 6, playing left field. Letitia Omari, number 14, first. Lady Garcia, number 9, playing right field. Emmy Segura, number 2, playing center field. Kyra Lemon, number 21, playing third. Number 7, it's actually number 3, Kamari Blackman, playing second. Hitting 8th, Brianna King, number 23, designated hitter. Hitting 9th, Ariana Zachary, number 15, playing catcher. And Montana Cagle, number 26, will be in the circle today in College Lions. As we await everything going on. Again, beautiful softball from Augusta, Georgia, as Edward Waters is number 1 in there at 27-7. Lions are 12 on. Once again, as we await going on, like music to the Black College Sports Network. I'm Evans will be chiming every again.
All right, we're gonna try to get some things going, Jamie. There, we got you a little choppy there on that end, so I'm gonna see if I can do some stuff to maybe help adjust that.
Okay.
But we will keep it going and getting ready.
Absolutely, absolutely.
As they are setting up.
And again, you see Cagle on or in the circle, getting warmed up, ready to pitch. And again, you hear all the chatter. Always love to hear during softball season. You've seen a lot of players really just continue to cheer. You saw some players going virtual this spring, and saw actually cheering along. So again, gorgeous day for softball as we await our first.
Yeah, as you
We're
said,
every day.
First pitch is getting ready to come up now, and the chatter has already started.
Yes, it has. Down for ball 1. Lost Scott hitting in the sign now. K goes back up in the circle. Here's the pitch. It's like ball high. That will be second out. So hitters count right here. We'll see what Scott decides to do. Wait the pitch from Cagle. All right, 3 and the ball. As again, you can facilities here at Paine College. Cagle in the circle as Scott awaits the pitch. 3-0 count. And first strike. So now 3-1 count here in the first inning from Paine College. As again, Edward Waters, those come in at 27 first in the SIAC. Swung on and hit. Gets the out at first. So good piece of fielding right there for the first Paine. Good start for Paine. So coming up, Jazz playing short for Waters. Again, cloudy skies, but nice day. Cagle sets the pitch, and that's a called strike. So now Cagle's on top of the batter right here. Important to get on top of the good ball club. Okay. Ball outside for first ball, 1-1 count. 1 out in the top of the first. Edward Waters leading off. We are on the batter. So it's like in for ball 2. So 2-1. Now we're back in the hitters count. Cagle just looking to make the batters put the play, letting the fielders help out. Third base playing in. Ball in for a strike. So good pitch by Cagle there. 2-2 count. One out here for Paine College. As again, you may have heard that interview right before coverage, but Coach Billy Rogers been around, loves the game of softball. Ball hit to the left side. Stop gets it. Looks like man on at first. So now, up to hit, Jasmine's twin. Caitlin talked about this tandem to the game. Or really coming into the preseason interviews, talked about this tandem. They've been around for so they've been this program. And lovely. So the second and third, Kaylin Lemieux up to hit. And on first straight by. So 0-1.
And Jamie, yeah, you know, Coach definitely did talk a good bit about these young ladies. He's very high on what they can do and being leaders on this team. So, you know, right now it looks like one is getting ready to run. She wants to take that take that leap from first base over to second, and she's gone. She's gone, but it's
that's the well. Let's see. Go back to first.
Yeah, and actually, 1 ball and 2 strikes is the count right now.
All right, so 1 and 2 here. Runner on first. Squaring the bunt.
She's swinging. She wants to get it out there, and she wants to get a hit, and her sister wants to run. So.
Absolutely. That's what you want to see in softball. When you're trying to manage, you know, kinds of things you want.
That's going to be strike 3.
Looks like she charged for swingers, so that will be an out.
Yeah. Yeah, she hesitated on that one. She initially looked like she wanted to bunt, but then she came out and just decided to swing.
So it's a good start for Paine. Strike 1, Cagle. Mew looks to run. Getting 2 out. Love to see this kind of manufacturing. Hitting cleanup, Tierra Peters. Is it down the right field line? There. Runner still going. Goes around third.
She's safe.
Actually, she'll stop at third. Safe everywhere. So runners at first and third on a kind of a tricky play going down the right field.
You know,
those are the kind of plays you kind of wait for to go off the field. Stay right in play.
And it did, Jamie. The irony of that is that it rolled only about 5 feet from the second or from the home plate, but it stopped, and it stopped fair. And that's going to get
ball
it
hit
first.
On the shortstop.
And they didn't get either of the batters. That's going to score a run.
So you got to run scoring safely. And again, those kinds of mistakes are costly, especially when you're trying to win a game against a really good squad.
Yeah. Yeah, this Edward Waters team, if I'm not mistaken, is at the top of the SIAC. They're one of the top teams in the SIAC.
They absolutely are. So now hitting fifth, Kayla Saunders. Fouls back a pitch, and that's for an 0-2 count.
Oh, no.
So again, Paine trying to stop the bleeding here, trying to just get away with that 1-run scoring. Runners at first and second.
Actually, ref is saying that's 1-1.
Oh, changed it on us. So 1-1 count.
I'm not sure if he missed the pitch or if I just manufactured one in my mind there just then, but you know.
May have been, but Nonetheless, Edward Waters looking to put the ball in play. Already with 2 outs, 3-1 count. Cagle pitches. Ball outside. Runners advance. So now it's a 3-1 count. Runners at second and third.
Yeah, actually,
first
Jamie,
base open.
I'm sorry, Jimmy. Yeah, this is actually off. This is something on my end, so I'm going to fix that when we get to break, or I'm going to try to fix it. It is 3-1 though. Although that's not what I was putting in. That's
Cagle with a pitch. Yeah. Ball high, so they'll walk another batter. So bases loaded here in the top of the first. Cagle kind of reeling at this point, trying to get it back in play. But again, don't want to let go of these opportunities with this Tiger squad. It's really good.
Yeah, and right now she's, there are 2 outs. If she can get a force at any play on this, so they're not out of the woods, but she's got to get a play in this at bat. Let her infield or outfield help her out. Just put the ball in play. Don't try to do it all yourself.
Absolutely. Let your defense help you.
Yeah.
So Katie Gooden hitting for Edward Waters. 1-1 count, 2 outs here in the top of the first. As ball in the dirt. Catcher did a good job of keeping it in front.
Definitely. So I was definitely going to
So once again,
that.
Cagle. So 2-1 count. Cagle will rock and fire here.
As is.
Ball in and played to the plate. Came off of the plate.
Wow.
And cost another run. That's kind of situational softball there. Yeah. Bases loaded. Could have gotten the out anywhere, but
that easy out. Yeah,
catcher came out away from the plate.
Yeah, and she was right there at home plate. It's only a few feet away, so yeah, I know that's kind of frustrating. Just needs to settle down though. So as the first baseman comes out, just talk to her a little bit. Hey, keep your head up. We got a long way to go.
Long way to go. So Edward Waters gets another run, now lead 2-0 over the Paine College Lions. As Jay mentioned up. Cagle pitches for ball 1. Bases loaded, top of the first. Here in this doubleheader for both of these squads. Pitch in and for a strike. So good pitch by Cagle. Again, approaching the bottom of the lineup, bases loaded. Just trying to stop the bleeding at this point. Not too much damage done.
Yeah.
Rocks and fires. Swung and missed for strike 2. So 1-2 count. Again, we await the pitch. Cagle delivers. And ball called there. Close pitch. Tell you what, hard for the batter to let that one go, especially being behind in the count. But gets another ball. 2-2 count. Here at the top of the first.
Deuce is wild, Jamie. Deuce is wild.
Oh, yeah. 2s everywhere. Ball swung on and missed for the 3rd out. So 2 runs scored by Edward Waters at the top of the first. Paine will have their turn in this stanza. And we'll take a break here from Paine College here on the Black College Sports Network.
If you think all pads are exactly the same, think again. This is Always Ultra Thins reinvented with the Always Triple Protection System. This pad wicks gushes 90% faster, absorbs even more so you can feel dry, and locks odors in. Rethink your pad for up to 100% leak-free and odor-free comfort with the totally reinvented Always Ultra Thins. This is always like never before.
There's a shot.
That
right.
might be.
It could be. Right field. Grand slam. What a shot. That's how you get hot, young fella.
Thank you guys for what you do for HBCU athletics. This is a fantastic avenue for all of us. This is our ESPN, so we love what you guys do, and all you guys at BCSN. We really appreciate what it is that you guys do for us. Thank you guys for what you do for HBCU athletics. This is a fantastic avenue for all of us. This is our ESPN, so we love what you guys do. Brian, AD, Roy, all you guys at BCSN. We really appreciate what it is that you guys do for us.
Bounty versus the old family dish towel. Drying with a fresh sheet of Bounty leaves your hands cleaner than a used dish towel that can carry and redistribute food residue. So ditch the dish towel for better hand hygiene. Bounty, the quicker picker-upper.
And we are back here from Paine College as the Edward Waters Tigers strike first, getting 2 runs in the top of the first. I'm Jamie Walker alongside Roy Evans, and we're glad you could join us here on the Black College Sports Network for Paine College Lions softball. As Kathleen Seguir is up to bat, puts the ball in play, hits it to the shortstop, gets it over the first for the first out. And some quick dealing there is swung on, put the ball in play, just couldn't get out of the infield. And some quick workings of Seguir. So now, Dara Aq, number 6, playing left field, up to bat from her right-handed stance position, takes pitch low and in the dirt for ball 1. So again, this team, coached by Jose Tateku, 5-12 on the season. Ball is pitched, swung on and fouled back for the first strike. 1-1 count. In the bottom of the first, Edward Waters leading 2-0. So again, right here, just trying to get something in play. So we await the pitch. It's like a breaking ball there for strike 2. So 1-2 count. We await the pitch. Probably not going to get anything good here. Ball swung on but dropped by the catcher, but gets it over the first for the second out. So 2 quick outs by Paine College. As again coming up to bat, Letitia Omari, number 14, playing first from her left-handed position. As again, not making the pitcher work too much as the Lions are eager to try to put something in play. Ball low and away for ball 1, 1-0 count. Once again, Omari looking to try to get something good to hit. Set off the hitting for Paine College. Looks like that will be strike. So 1-1 count. They switch softballs there. See Omari at the back of the box, trying to give herself just a little more time. Pitch and ball low, slightly away. So here this count right here. Probably get something good to hit. And unlike the other 2 batters, didn't really give much work to the pitcher, but Mari looks to have the count, and she will walk. And there's a batter on for Paine College. And now you have Lady Garcia coming up, number 9, playing right field. Garcia looking to put the ball in play. Got a runner on first. 2 outs here, so you have to be careful, but trying to get back into this ball game. So pitch called strike. Maybe a little high, but again, early in the ball game. So 0-1 count. Runner on first. Showed bunt, but took the bat back and fouled off. So 0-2 count now for Garcia. Definitely a pitcher's count here. Pitcher has already shown the ability to throw a breaking ball, so may not get the pitch you want to hit, but 0-2 count, got to look at it. So ball pitched, looks like it's down and inside for ball one. So 1-2 count for Garcia. As we await the pitch, Amari on first, takes off, and caught for strike three. So no runs for Paine at the bottom of the first. Elwood Waters will be coming back up to bat. Thank you for watching the Paine College Lions softball here on the Black College Sports Network.
Bounty versus the old family dish towel. Drying with a fresh sheet of Bounty leaves your hands cleaner than a used dish towel that can carry and redistribute food residue. So ditch the dish towel for better hand hygiene. Bounty, the quicker picker-upper.
Thank you guys for what you do for HBCU athletics. This is a fantastic avenue for all of us. This is our ESPN, so we love what you guys do. Brian, AD, Roy, all you guys at BCSN. We really appreciate what it is that you guys do for us.
Supermarket sushi, really?
No. Wait, Troy, you work here?
I'm never not working. Like Head & Shoulders Scalp Shield technology, up to 100% dandruff protection, even between washes.
Never not working, huh?
Oh, Troy, you're such a good teacher.
Yeah, I know. Never not working. Never not working. Never, ever not working.
Are you serious?
Never not working. Dandruff protection that's never not working. Head & Shoulders Scalp Shield technology.
All right, we're back from Augusta, Georgia, as Edward Waters is back up to bat, already leading 2-0, looking to add some to their total. Again, Montana Cagle on the mound for Paine College, hoping to have a better inning than she did at the top of the first. So we're waiting the pitch. Low for ball one. So 1-0 count. And again, Edward Waters, really good ball club. Coming in at 27-7, this Billy Rogers led club is at the top of the SI. This ball is in, put in play, hit to shallow right, but right there at the second baseman, and caught for out one. So again, you see the capabilities. Despite the record of Paine College, tell you what, you can see their ability. And again, going against this number one squad, really playing right now. So up to bat, number 33 for Edward Waters. Laura Scott, Cagle, rocks and fires for strike one.
And Jamie, Coach Jose talked about it with me a while, and he's really excited about what he's got going on with this team. And he knows there's going to take a few lumps, but he's
Ball
getting
hit
down and doing it. That's out
to left center.
Yep.
Gets the ball in to second. Leadoff single by Scott. Now it's a runner on, but definitely excited. Heard him talk about this squad, and just, sometimes when you're trying to build a program, you're going to take your lumps initially, but they're going in the right direction.
Yeah.
So now runner on. Pitch, ball hit in play, same area right over the shortstop's head. Looks like Paine will get it in to stop that to one base. So now runners on first and second, one out. So again, Cagle pitching a pretty good game, but Edward Waters is a tough team. They will put the ball in play. You can see their versatility, wanting to bunt, will run. They'll do anything to advance those runners. So rocked and fired, ball hit in the play, do shortstop. Tried to go to third.
What are they gonna call?
We're trying to see. Will call.
We're
looking at it.
I mean, that almost seemed like an error because the shortstop was not able to field it, but literally the ball rolled up her leg and up into the glove of the third baseman before the runner got there, or at least it looked like it was before the runner got there. And
It
that
did
would
look
be
like
a force out.
It would. It would. And I tell you what, Coach Jose, wants to have a conversation about that. And I tell you what, it looked awfully close.
I mean, it really did.
And it looks like they may have a conversation here.
Yeah, that ball looked like it rolled up, and it was in the. Looks like it was in the. She's out.
And they do call her out. They do call her out. Tell you what, that's after what's said and done, that was probably the best course of action to get that opinion.
Yeah.
And we'll see.
What it was is
Coach.
the ball was not bobbled by the third baseman, unfortunately. I know Edward Waters didn't want to hear that, but the ball was not bobbled. It clearly went directly into her glove.
It did. So now 2 outs. Runners at first and second. Got the lead runner, so that's a good thing for Paine.
Exactly.
As the Lady Lions look to get out of this inning unscathed. So Cagle fires. Ball hit hard to the right side. Fielded by the second baseman and gets the out at first. So I tell you what, getting out of the inning, no runs scored. Paine will be back up to bat when we come back here from Augusta, Georgia.
Itchy, squirmy, scratchy, family not getting clean? Get Charmin Ultra Strong. Go get 'em. It just cleans better. With a diamond weave texture, your family can use less while still getting clean.
Goodbye, itchy squirm.
Hello, cream bottom.
We all go. Why not enjoy the go with Charmin?
If you think all pads are exactly the same, think again. This is Always Ultra Thins reinvented with the Always Triple Protection System. This pad wicks gushes 90% faster, absorbs even more so you can feel dry, and locks odors in. Rethink your pad for up to 100% leak-free and odor-free comfort with the totally reinvented Always Ultra Thins. This is always like never before.
For 200 years, Montgomery, Alabama has been making history by people who had the courage to stand up for change. Today, this riverfront city has been reborn, embracing the past and looking forward to the future. From the National Memorial for Peace and Justice to the stage of the Alabama Shakespeare Festival, this is where history was and is made. We are proud to call Montgomery home, and together, we can be the change.
Welcome back to Paine College Softball here on the Black College Sports Network. I am Jamie Walker alongside Roy Evans as Paine comes to bat, bottom of the second, down 2-0. But a really good series on defense in that last stanza. As Emily Segura is up to bat, pitched, ball inside for ball 1. Again, a lot going on in Augusta this weekend. Some Paine College softball along with the Masters happening. I know the traffic is probably a little crazy. Is ball inside for ball
Jamie, 2. The traffic wasn't as bad as I thought it was, and especially because of the fact that I've never noticed in all the times that I've came over here to Paine that I was literally driving right by Augusta National each time.
Oh, yeah.
Had no idea.
Oh, yeah.
Until today.
So 2-1 count. Yeah, man. I mean, and I think they're a supportive partner of the school.
They are.
And to be in that area, is great. Ball tries to bunt that time and rolls foul. So the count is 2-2, no outs here in the bottom of the second. But yeah, I mean, you love to have that kind of support, especially when you're in the same vicinity. It's kind of funny. An old colleague of mine put up because one of those things that happens at the Masters is the prices of the food. Never has gone up over the years. And like I told somebody before, the reason it has is because different kind of money out there. Different kind of money. Segura swings and misses. Count still 2-2. So again, Paine looking to put something in play here. Trying to get back into this ball game. Edward Waters, #1 team in the SIAC, leading 2-0.
I have to pull the information to see where those ladies are in the BCSN rankings.
Oh, yeah. As Segura swings and misses, and that's out #1. So up to bat, Jakira Lemon, hitting 6th, playing 3rd base.
The recipient of that errant error that became a force out.
Played it well, ball high that time. Standing on the mound, Jamia Peterson for Edward Waters. 1-0 count to Lemon. Ball in for ball 2. Tell you what, good speed by Peterson.
Yeah.
Firing. Says she has an array of pitches. You saw an earlier breaking ball. Goes up and down, but so far behind in this count. So as we await the pitch to Lemon. Lemon swings.
Pop up.
Ball popped up. It's like.
It's going to be foul on top of the first base dugout.
So out of play. So Lemon fights another day. Or fights for another day. Another pitch, rather. So 2-1 count. Glad you could join us here on the Black College Sports Network for Paine College softball. And really, the best in HBCU coverage as Lemon swings on, pop, back, and out of play for strike 2. So 2-2 count. 1 out here in the bottom of the 2nd. That's again Peterson for El Waters, pitching a good ball game so far. Breaking ball. Lemon gets a bat on it, but hits slow and will get forced out at first for the 2nd out of the inning. Really good pitch there by Peterson. Took something off speed. Lemon really couldn't get into it and just trickled it down the 3rd baseline for the 2nd out. So now Kamari Blackman coming to bat. Playing 2nd. So we await the pitch. You hear the chat in the dugout? Swung hard. Good cut there, but just missed it. Hopefully she can get connection and put something to play. But strike 1. That's Peterson in the groove for Edward Waters. Squares around, but takes the bat back. And now the count's even at 1. So 2 outs here in the bottom of the 2nd. As Blackman looking to set it off for the Lions. Swung on and missed again for strike 2. So 1-2 count. We'll see what Peterson does here for the Edward Waters University Tigers. Peterson pitches and Blackman fouls one back. Count still 1-2. Again, you love to see this kind of great softball, the best in HBCU softball here in the SIAC.
As the Lady Lions are a part of the NCCAA.
Okay.
I believe that is National Christian College Athletic Association.
Yes. Swung on and missed again. Staying in. I tell you what, fighting. Continuing to fight. Tell you what, Peterson has been doing so well. Jadea Peterson for Edward Waters as far as being in that circle and throwing the ball everywhere. I tell you what, like I said, she's mixed in the pitch as well. So battling up there, Blackman is.
Actually, yeah, it's a full count. Ooh.
Breaking ball in for strike 3. And that'll be the third out of the inning. So Paine comes away with no runs again, and we'll come back with Edward Waters here at the top of the third here on the Black College Sports Network.
Oh, that spin class was brutal. Well, you can try using the Buick's massaging seat. Ooh, yeah, that's nice. Can I use Apple CarPlay to put some music on? Sure, it's wireless. Pick something we all like. Okay, hold on. What's your Buick's Wi-Fi password? Buick Envision 2021. Oh, you should pick something stronger. That's really predictable. That's a really tight spot. Don't worry, I used to hate parallel parking. Me too. Hey.
Really outdid yourself.
Yes, we did.
The all-new Buick Envision, an SUV built around you, all of you.
The Cuvée Group is a Florida-based marketing and training consulting firm. We help businesses communicate to their target audience and engage them in conversation. We also help to expand their audiences, which will ultimately result in growth for those organizations. In addition to being a certified constant contact specialist, my colleagues and I are also certified in John Maxwell Leadership Principles. We use these proven principles to conduct workshops, training, and private coaching sessions.
All right, we are back here from Paine College as Edward Waters is up for their top of the third batting area. I'm Jamie Walker alongside Roy Evans. As Edward Waters is up 2-0 over the Paine College Lions. Swung on and missed. Count even, 1-1. Again, Kayla Saunders up to bat for Edward Waters. So again, this squad looks to get the bat, the bat on the ball as the ball rolls.
Yeah, I think that
ball
one may have slipped out of the young lady's
hand.
hand.
Slipped just a little bit, just a little.
As it didn't make it to home plate.
And so 2-1 count to Saunders. Cagle still on the mound. Montana Cagle. Swung on, hit hard to the left side to the shortstop. Gets it over to first.
Yeah, and it's an error. She's going to be safe.
Error. Yeah, so you don't want to see that if you're Paine. As again, you've been doing well. This Edward Waters team is capable of scoring a lot of runs. Defensively, you've been doing okay. So you're unfortunate to see that error there. So runner on. And now up at the plate, Katie Gooden. Montana Cagle set to deliver the pitch. Looking the pitch, throws it down to second. Looks like she will be safe, so runner does advance. And so now, first base open. Gooden set to hit. Count. It's like that'll be a ball, so 2-0 count. As Gooden looks for something to hit to add to their total so far here at the top of the third. So runner on second. Montana Cagle on the mound. Ball pitched for strike one. So 2-1 count. No outs here in the top of the third. Good crowd along the stadium. You like what you see. Good supporters of softball. You love to see it. So Gooden hits, gets the out at first. So Gooden does her job, gets the out, but advances the runner. And so now, one out. You have Jada Minchin coming up, looking to get that runner in. One out, just looking to put something to play. So Cagle delivers the pitch. Ball hit. Over the third, gets the out at first. Tell you what, good job that time to hold the runner on. And now, 2 outs. Yeah, Waters having 2 outs now. I tell you what, really good job that time by Jakar Lemon. Holding that runner on, but still being able to get the out. So despite that error, you have a chance to hold them to no runs. So Cagle delivers the pitch. It'll be down the third base line and foul. So 0-1 count.
Yeah, Jamie, these Lady Lions are doing exactly what they need to do and holding it down on defense. Like I said, that was a great freeze of the runner. It was the ball was hit over the third base side of the field. Got the force out at first, but was able to make sure that runner would not take off in that time frame.
Absolutely, really good fielding and awareness, just to at least give her a look. The freezer on. So, and for them to get the out, despite that error in the very first hit. Looks like Cagle hits the batter.
She did. Yeah.
So she will advance to first. So now, runners at first and third, 2 outs. So Cagle just looking to get out of this inning unscathed. And coming up, looks like that is Brooke Rice. For Edward Waters. Once again, runners at first and third. Montana Cagle still looking to get out of this inning. And that's a correction. That's number 4, Jamarian Holmes. At the back, good pitch by Cagle. Looks like they will let the runner go to second because they had that base open. So 0-1 count, 2 outs. Holmes looking to put something in play for Edward Waters, but Lady Lions looking to stop them cold. Swung on and missed by Holmes. Ball trickles right beside the catcher, but no threat to score by the runner on third. So once again, 1-2 on Holmes. Cagle can get out of this inning with 1 pitch. Here at the top of the third. Pitched on. You don't want to see that. Batter hit. And now puts Holmes on first. So now bases loaded. Coach Rogers checks to see if Jamarian Holmes is okay. Looks like the catcher go and talk to Montana Cagle. This again really had an opportunity to get out of that inning with no run scored by Edward Waters. Again, who has the capability of scoring a lot of runs coming into this ball game, 27-7.
I think one of the things, Jamie, sorry about that. With this, they still can get out because at this point, of course, now you've got to force out at every base. So
absolutely,
that's the advantage of this situation. And even if it's something that's lifted to the outfield, it gives the advantage actually to the defense.
Most definitely. What you don't want to do is have that happen again, knowing everybody, knowing what everyone is doing situationally. You don't want what you had in, I think, the first inning where the catcher was off the base and couldn't, get the force. So hopefully everyone knows where they're going with the ball in case it's hit to them. So it's like ball 2. So 2-0 count. Cagle simply needs to make a pitch, let the ball put in play, and let your defense do their work. So ball in for the first strike. So 2-1 count. As we await the pitch.
There it is.
Ball put in play, popped up, and it is caught. So with the third out. So again, holding Edward Waters to only 2 runs, no runs that inning, Paine College still in this ball game and looking to add some runs. This is the Black College Sports Network for Paine College softball.
Bouvet.
There's a shot. To right.
Might be.
It could be. Right field. Grand slam. What a shot. That's how you get hot, young fella.
Thank you, guys, for what you do for HBCU athletics. This is a fantastic avenue for all of us. This is our ESPN, so we love what you guys do, and all you guys at BCSN. We really appreciate what it is that you guys do for us.
At CDW, we get speed as the new currency of success.
Our team spends way too much time tending to outdated applications and software when they should be focused on driving application agility and innovation.
CDW Amplified Development Services modernizes software and application development to help accelerate innovation and digital transformation.
So you mean building new applications, UI, and mobile interfaces?
Well, you said you needed to innovate more quickly.
Oh, so he's a listener.
To do more at scale, trust CDW Amplified Development Services.
Bounty versus the old family dish towel. Drying with a fresh sheet of Bounty leaves your hands cleaner than a used dish towel that can carry and redistribute food residue. So ditch the dish towel for better hand hygiene. Bounty, the quicker picker-upper.
All right, we're back here in Georgia, where the Edward Waters Tigers lead the Paine College Lions by the score of 2-0 here in the bottom of the third. As really you see a defensive game so far, not much hitting or in the way of hitting, but there have been some runs scored. And now we are back with Brianna King coming up for the Lions as they hope to finally get some runs on the board in this ball game. I'm Jamie Walker alongside Roy Evans in a gorgeous day from Augusta, Georgia. As we await the pitch and getting all the preliminaries done.
Yeah, Blue's keeping the plates visible.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. You know, you can appreciate that job, you know, keeping the plates going.
Listen,
King swings on and misses.
I can appreciate the fact that Blue is calling out just about every other pitch what his pitch count is. That's what I appreciate.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
We get a lot of these
so
games.
0-1 count.
We'll get a lot of these games, man, and Blue will not say anything for like 5 pitches, and you're guessing that you're on the right track.
So 1-1 count. It's like a ball outside. 2-1. It's again really good day for softball. Temps in the low 80s. Ball hit on and will be caught for out 1. I tell you what, center fielder made a great play that time. It's Caitlin Lemieux. Great play that time. As King thought she had something to drop. Thought they had a runner on, but to no avail, and coming up to bat will be Ariana Zachary, the catcher. Tell you what, the toughest person on the field. Have to wear that kind of equipment and catch everything. Peterson gets the ball in for strike 1. People just don't understand that role, Roy.
Hey, I can't even argue. I did not
ball
understand.
pop backing out of play.
Even when I played baseball, I don't think I understood as much as the importance of the catcher because I was never a catcher. But the catcher is the quarterback of the offense on
absolutely.
Defense of yours. So I guess they wouldn't be the quarterback; they'd be more the linebacker of your defense.
Yeah, calling out everything. You're right. You're right. But my knees pay for it every day as the ball is in. For a strike, so 1-2. 1-2 count to Zachary. As again, Paine looking to get the bats in play, score some runs against this really good Edgewater squad. So breaking ball that didn't quite break for Peterson. So the count is 2-2 here in the bottom of the third. Again, the Paine College Lions looking to get some runs on the board. So swung on and missed. Really good pitch by Peterson that time for the second out.
You mentioned that breaking
So now we're back at the top. Oh, yeah, yeah. Whenever you're able to kind of, have batters try to, gauge your temperature, gauge the speed you're pitching, and then all of a sudden you come with something just 3 to 5 miles per hour slower, that's hard for a batter to catch up with. That's strike one to Segilia. Again, who's been playing a really good shortstop, looking to, set something off as Paine finally gets back up to the top of the lineup. Swung on and missed, pops it up. Going to center field and caught for the third out. So no runs that time for Paine College. Elwood Waters will come back up to bat here at the top of the fourth. We're glad you could join us here. Make sure you come back here on the Black College Sports Network.
Thank you guys for what you do for HBCU athletics. This is a fantastic avenue for all of us. This is our ESPN, so we love what you guys do. Brian, AD, Roy, all you guys at BCSN. We really appreciate what it is that you guys do for us.
Supermarket sushi, really?
No. Wait, Troy, you work here?
I'm never not working. Like Head & Shoulders Scalp Shield technology, up to 100% dandruff protection, even between washes.
Never not working, huh?
Oh, Troy, you're such a good teacher.
Yeah, I know. Never not working. Never not working. Never, ever not working.
Are you serious?
Never not working. Dandruff protection that's never not working. Head & Shoulders Scalp Shield technology.
Itchy, squirmy, scratchy, family not getting clean? Get Charmin Ultra Strong. Go get 'em! It just cleans better. With a diamond weave texture, your family can use less while still getting clean.
Goodbye, itchy squirm. Hello, cream bottom.
We all go. Why not enjoy the go with Charmin?
And we are back here in Augusta, Georgia, where the Elwood Waters Tigers lead the Paine College Lions by the score of 2-0. As we're here in the top of the fourth, Elwood Waters back up to bat and got a base hit out to right field. Leadoff single. And again, Elwood Waters looking to add to their total. As again, this team is very, very good. Coming in 27-7 record. Billy Rogers' squad. I'm not quite sure why they still have him listed as an interim on the website.
Yeah, as you heard.
Not quite sure.
I'm not sure because he is the head coach. He is officially the head coach. So I'm sure
absolutely,
they
and
get
done
that
a phenomenal.
away.
Oh yeah, done a phenomenal job as well. Ball hit to right center.
Yep.
And caught by the center fielder there for the first out. So holds the runner. And again, you can see Paine's ability to play defense. Has made some errors, but you can see the potential of what this squad can be. I know the record doesn't reflect, how hard they've worked. But again, Coach Jose has said it. Roy, you said it earlier. This team is gelling and trying to get parts, in there. And they are an improving squad. Yeah, attempted bunt, throw down to second.
Runner safe.
It looks like the runner is in safely, so runner at second, one out. As again, you can see what Elwood Waters wants to do. I'll tell you what, they don't mind jumping on those base paths and, taking off at any point. So ball in the dirt there is Montana Cagle still on the mound still in the circle for Paine College. He's done a pretty good job. I tell you what, the defense behind her has done well. She's, thrown some balls. They've kept it in play. That's 3-0 count. But an error here, an error there has really given Edward Waters the run so far. You take those out, I'll tell you what, you've really held them at bay so far. So 3-0 count, and in for a strike. They can hit 3-1. So again, runner at second. Again, the batter looking to put something to play here for Edward Waters. Swung on and fouled. And now the count is 3-2. So Cagle battle back.
Full count, see what they get going here.
I'll tell you what, I know Edward Waters is anxious, wanting to get some runs on the board, but really a yeoman's job by Cagle so far. Ball hit to the left side. Fielded. And runner advances to third.
Definitely you're going to freeze the runner.
Tell you what, runner at first, playing with her a little bit. And yes, gets the ball back in. You love to see that cat and mouse game on occasion, but officials come in and hold everything at bay. So now runners at first and third for Edward Waters. One out. Ball low and away. 1-0 count. It's like Kayla Saunders is batting for Edward Waters. Ball pitch in for a strike, so evens the count at 1. 1 out here in the top of the fourth. So we wait the pitch from Cagle. All in, ball hit hard. 1 run will score for Edward Waters. Looks like that's a single for Saunders. She advances the runner to second. So now runners at first and second. 1 out. And Katie Gooden in. Well, up to bat for Edward Waters as they look to blow it open here in the top of the fourth. Tried to drag bunt that time. Good strategy.
And JB, it looks like they found this out. Most of these shots for Edward Waters have been going right over there to the gap into, say, left center, where the right between the second baseman and shortstop. That one's right over.
They have base hit down the right field. Good piece of hitting at that time. It's like an error, so that's another run in. There's the 5th one in. And looks like Edward Waters has figured some things out on offense and now lead by the score of 5-0. Still with 1 out. So runner at third. Advanced on the error that time into right field. Ball rolled out to the fence or near the fence.
Yeah, was not able
so
to
now
stop.
Jada mentioned. So now Jada mentioned up the bat. So Edward Waters looks to keep it going. Has a bunt out to the pitcher. And gets the out at first, but does get another run in. So despite it being 2 outs, gets another run, and now lead by the score of 6-0. As mentioned, does her job. So Brooke Rice up the bat. No runners on. As Paine looks to get out of this half of the inning. So Cagle pitches.
It's going to be
Fouled away. 0-1 count. All right, so Cagle already leading the count. Pitches. Like in for strike 2. So Rice already down 0-2. Just looking for something to hit. Paine looking to get out of this inning. Cagle pitches. Ball put into play, hit to third. Gets the throw over to first and looks like she'll be safe with the error. So right now, Paine needing to settle down and just simply get the out. So Jamarian Holmes up, number 4. Looking to continue this rally here. As Edward Waters has put up 4 runs in the top of the 4th. Holmes swung on and missed for strike 1. It's the pitch, bunt right there in front of the catcher. And doesn't get the out, so again.
She held that ball. She held the ball to just kind of keep, I think, the other runner from trying to advance. So right now.
May have. And
sorry.
Yeah, go talk about it, Coach Jose, and just go get the strategy they want. You know, they have 2 outs already. Just need to get the 1 out to get out of the inning and hopefully come back in and get some runs of their own. I think Coach Jose wasn't a very long meeting, just wanted to simply settle down his squad.
Yep.
So Montana Cagle still pitching for the Paine College Lions. Really, this is the first inning that you've seen a lot of trouble. So ball hit hard to the shortstop, looking to get the out at first, and does for the 3rd out of the top of the 4th. Paine hoping to come back at the bottom of the 4th inning to get back into this ball game, but down 6-0 to the Edward Waters Tigers. As you see, ball hit hard to the shortstop, makes the play over at first. And make sure you join us again for the bottom half of the inning here on the Black College Sports Network.
If you think all pads are exactly the same, think again. This is Always Ultra Thins reinvented with the Always Triple Protection System. This pad wicks gushes 90% faster, absorbs even more so you can feel dry, and locks odors in. Rethink your pad for up to 100% leak-free and odor-free comfort with the totally reinvented Always Ultra Thins. This is always like never before.
For 200 years, Montgomery, Alabama has been making history by people who had the courage to stand up for change. Today, this riverfront city has been reborn, embracing the past and looking forward to the future. From the National Memorial for Peace and Justice to the stage of the Alabama Shakespeare Festival, this is where history was and is made. We are proud to call Montgomery home, and together, we can be the change.
And we are back here from Augusta, Georgia, as the Paine College Lions are down to the Edward Waters Tigers by the score of 6-0 on a beautiful day here in Augusta. The Masters going on, but really some good softball happening here from Paine College. I'm Jamie Walker alongside Roy Evans as we continue to look at this squad, the Edward Waters squad, who's coming into this contest 27-7. Really good squad. As the Lions, Lady Lions, looking to get back into this contest here in the bottom of the 4th. So J.F. Peterson still on the mound for Edward Waters. As we have a bunt to the left side, And she'll get on, goes around first into second. We'll see what the call is, and she's in safely. That's Dar Aq, left fielder. Gets the bunt out to the left side and missed by the third baseman initially and missed by the shortstop as well. And took 2 bases that time, as you see on the replay. So that may be the catalyst to get some things started. As a key simply goes around first and says, hey, we need these runs. So take second as well. So now up to bat, Letitia Amari. As Paine looks to get back into the contest. You can hear the chatter outside. You love to hear it. Ball hit hard. And gets through. And that will be 1 score for Paine. As the key is in. Runner gets to third. And now the rally has started. You can hear the excitement in the stands. So Lady Garcia will now hit for Paine with a runner on third, looking to get her in. Is, tell you what, Coach, Rogers this time having to meet with his squad on defense.
Jamie,
as you can see the bunt again.
Yeah, let's take a look at that bunt. She hesitated very slightly, but she was able to keep moving. Had she broken her stride, she would not have been able to get to that second base.
You are right. They had the relay came in quickly. So and you know what's ironic or what's funny about that is she slipped as well.
Yeah.
So, you know, you can see the speed for a key. So Lady Garcia up to bat for Paine College. Down 5 now. Squares the bunt. Brings the bat back. And got hit that time.
Yeah.
Yes, she did. Hard that time. You know, I don't want to tell anybody what to do, but sometimes you got to take one for the team. Took one that time. And now has advanced to first. And now runners at first and third here at the bottom of the 4th for the Paine College Lions. So now up to bat number 2, Emmy Sakura, with a golden opportunity to get an RBI or maybe 2 right here. So Peterson still on the mound for the Tigers. Runner goes, or attempted to go to second. It's held up in between. And we'll stay at first. So runner still at first and third. Bottom of the 4th, Edward Waters leads by the score of 6-1 over the Paine College Lions. No outs here in the bottom of the 4th.
Yeah, Jamie, they were looking like they were attempting a double steal at that point. Because she was poised.
Yes, they did. Tell you what, catcher popped up right in time. And that's what we were talking about earlier. When you see, you know, the catcher's ability to be able to release the ball quickly, if you have the fielders to be able to throw the ball and relay it quickly.
As you call it, good knees. That's what that is.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Be able to pop
so
up
1-1 count.
She did.
Yes. Yes, she did. Held the runner right on, which can be good because you still have double play in play. So Segura squares around the bunt. We'll see if she takes it back. She will. Ball high. And that actually may have been on purpose just based on the runner trying to get the second. Because, again, if you can have that runner get the second, you take away the double play. Yep. So now count 2-1. They'll go down to second. We'll see if the runner can get on the third, from third. It looks like both will advance. So runner in, or did they call the runner out? Second, they do. Yeah. On the, from second to third. So runner is out, but another run does score. So now score 6-2.
She got caught.
Paine climbs back to this ball game.
Yeah, she got caught in a in a run. She was getting ready to take second again when they got the ball to second, and then everybody just kind of stopped.
So now Paine still looking to add to their total, get back into this ball game, as Edward Waters did at the top of the frame. Ball swung on and missed for the strikeout. So strike three. Coming up to bat, number 21, there's Shakira Lemon, third baseman, who's been playing really good ball, especially in the field. Holding some runners at bay when she was on defense. So 2 outs here, bottom of the fourth. Edward Waters still leading by the score of 6-2.
Blue was having a heated discussion with somebody. Not really sure what was going on.
What's going on?
Neither of the coaches seemed to be talking, so I wasn't sure who he was talking to.
Lemon swung on and missed for strike 2. As Peterson Lemon pops one up into shallow right. It's dropped. And gets on first base. So now on the hit, Kamari Blackman looking to continue this rally. 2 outs here at the bottom of the fourth. Once popped up, catcher misses it. And so Blackman will fight another day. As you can hear the excitement in the background, I love hearing it. Love the chatter.
Chatter softball is amazingly funny.
It really is. It really is. As quiet as baseball can be. The bunt down, back to the pitcher. And they'll get the third out of the inning. But Paine climbs back into the ball game, getting 2 runs of their own. And now Edward Waters leads by the score of 6-2. As we get to the top of the fifth, we'll take a break here from Paine College here on the Black College Sports Network.
That spin class was brutal. Well, you can try using the Buick's massaging seat. Ooh, yeah, that's nice. Can I use Apple CarPlay to put some music on? Sure, it's wireless. Pick something we all like. Okay, hold on. What's your Buick's Wi-Fi password?
Buick Envision 2021.
Oh, you should pick something stronger. That's really predictable. That's a really tight spot. Don't worry, I used to hate parallel parking.
Me too.
Hey.
Really outdid yourself.
Yes, we did.
The all-new Buick Envision, an SUV built around you, all of you.
And we are back here from Augusta, Georgia, as Edward Waters will be hitting here in the top of the fifth, leading by the score of 6-2 over the Paine College Lions. I'm Jamie Walker alongside Roy Evans. In this ball game so far, Paine attempting to climb back into the ball game and got 2 runs of their own on some exciting plays. You love to see it here from Augusta, Georgia. So we'll see who's at bat for Edward Waters. Here in the top of the fifth. Ball popped up to right. And it'll be caught for the first out of the inning.
That was number 10, Mr. Jasmine Lemieux.
Okay. So her twin, Caitlin Lemieux, will be coming up, center fielder. Bat back. In for ball one. So 1-0 count. We'll wait. Not sure what the conversation is, but we're back at play. Tries to put it into play, hits it over to the left side, almost takes out a teammate, but nonetheless, 1-1 count. As the other Lemieux up to bat. One out here at the top of the fifth. Puts the ball in play. Out to center field for the second out of the inning. And again, you can see defense Paine having so much potential. You've seen a couple of errors here and there that have led to some runs, but again, you can see where their capabilities lie. And again, Coach Jose looking to get this squad in check and seeing some things happen. So up the bat, number 12, Tierra Peters. Cleanup hitter. 2 outs here in the top of the fifth. Ball hit to the left side and caught by the third baseman for the third out. Wonderful play that time. So no run score for Edward Waters. Still leads by the score of 6-2. We'll go back to the bottom of the fifth as we look at the play once again. Ball hit hard, but caught by the third baseman. And right on time.
See how many of these different angles we can get of that catch.
Yeah, we'll check it. Let's see.
So, yeah. All right, looks like the primary camera may be the only one that caught that one. No, we should have a good shot of it right here.
We should.
Boom.
Ball hit hard.
Right there.
Got that mitt right in the area. Like what you see. So we'll take a short break here from Paine College here on the Black College Sports Network.
The Cuvée Group is a Florida-based marketing and training consulting firm. We help businesses communicate to their target audience and engage them in conversation. We also help to expand their audiences, which will ultimately result in growth for those organizations. In addition to being a certified constant contact specialist, my colleagues and I are also certified in John Maxwell Leadership Principles. We use these proven principles to conduct workshops, training, and private coaching sessions for individuals and companies looking to take things to the next level. Contact us to schedule a free consultation. Issues today, don't delay, call Cuvée.
There's a shot.
That might be.
It could be. Right field. Grand slam. What a shot.
And we are back here from Paine College as we are at the bottom of the fifth. Paine down 6-2. We have the first strike of the inning. Up the bat, Brianna King. Swung on and missed for strike two. So pitch, ball hit to the third baseman for the first out of the inning. So again, you can see the capabilities of the Edward Waters defense still playing hard. Mia Peterson still on the mound for Edward Waters. And up to bat, number 15, Maria Zachary. Hits the ball to the third baseman once again, gets the out at first. So we see the.
My apologies, wrong button.
So, oh no, you're fine. You are just fine. So 2 outs here in the bottom of the fifth. And up to bat, back to the top of the order, Catherine Segulia. Pitch. In for strike one. And again, Peterson, who's done a phenomenal job for the Tigers so far. He's given up 2 runs, but I tell you what, hadn't been much as far as bats in play. Ball hit to the left side, and it looks like it will be caught for the 3rd out of the inning. So quick work there by Peterson, and Paine will be back in the field. Top of the 6th coming back as we see the replay. Ball popped up. Caught it in the field of play. So we'll be back here for the top of the 6th here on the Black College Sports Network.
There's a shot. It might be. It could be. Right field. Grand slam. What a shot. That's how you get hot, young fella.
Thank you guys for what you do for HBCU athletics. This is a fantastic avenue for all of us. This is our ESPN, so we love what you guys do, and all you guys at BCSN. We really appreciate what it is that you guys do for us.
At CDW, we get speed as the new currency of success.
Our team spends way too much time tending to outdated applications and software when they should be focused on driving application agility and innovation.
CDW Amplified Development Services modernizes software and application development to help accelerate innovation and digital transformation.
So you mean building new applications, UI, and mobile interfaces?
Well, you said you needed to innovate more quickly.
Oh, so he's a listener.
To do more at scale, trust CDW Amplified Development Services.
Bounty.
We are back. Top of the 6th. Edward Waters leading 6-2 over the Paine College Lions. Ball popped up. Will be caught by the shortstop for out 1. I'm Jamie Walker alongside Roy Evans. We're glad you could join us for Paine College Lions softball here on the Black College Sports Network. So up to bat, number 17, Katie Gooden for Edward Waters. As Montana Cagle gone the entire way for Paine College. Game 1 of this doubleheader. Ball low and away for ball 1. Again, beautiful day for softball. It's like the clouds have moved in just a little bit, but still warm. Pitch in for strike 1, 1-1 count.
No, they have definitely moved in, but what that has done is that has knocked the heat off. So we've probably gone down to mid to low 70s right now because it's nice out.
Yes, it is. Ball in the dirt for ball 2, 2-1 count. Well, that might be a good thing. I'm sure the softball players appreciate it.
Yeah, there's a nice little
very humid day in Augusta. Oh, yeah. So pitch in for strike 2, 2-2 count on Gooden. As again, the softball chatter. Really good thing. You see, you know, it's been highlighted lately. You know, we had Grambling go viral. His ball hit up the middle to the pitcher and out or over for out 2. Check that.
No, you are correct. That was out 2.
Oh, okay. No, why I thought it was.
Just me moving slightly slower than you are. You are.
Oh no, you're good.
You are
pitch
on
in
point.
for strike 1.
I heard that about those Phi Beta Sigma men, that they're just kind of
there you know. Hey man,
quality and getting things done.
That's it, man. That's it. People just don't understand if they haven't caught on yet. So ball hit. And gets the out for the 3rd out of the top of the 6th. As we look at the replay.
And actually, let's get a look at that from a different angle as we were. And
peep at it. Is ball put into play.
Okay, that was the wrong one.
But nonetheless, we get the out. So we'll be back for the bottom of the 6th here on the Black College Sports Network.
Bounty versus the old family dish towel. Drying with a fresh sheet of Bounty leaves your hands cleaner than a used dish towel that can carry and redistribute food residue. So ditch the dish towel for better hand hygiene. Bounty, the quicker picker-upper.
Thank you guys for what you do for HBCU athletics. This is a fantastic avenue for all of us. This is our ESPN, so we love what you guys do. Brian, AD, Roy, all you guys at BCSN. We really appreciate what it is that you guys do for us.
We are back here from Augusta, Georgia. As again, we can look at that last replay. Ball hit up.
That was the angle I was looking for there, Jamie.
There it is. And caught by the left fielder.
Got to show the left fielder a little love out there. So, I wanted to make sure
Absolutely.
we got that shot in.
Absolutely. Dar Key, left fielder. And now Paine is up to bat. Trying to get back into this ball game. So we are at the bottom of the 6th.
Yep. I apologize for that, folks.
As the Key is up to bat now after making that catch. Oh, 1 count. Again, last time they were up. In fact, a Key set it off with a bunt and then was able to dig her way into second base. So we'll see if she can do the same thing here in the bottom of the 6th.
Got the bunt.
The Key gets the bunt again. Gets it down and will be on safely. As again, you can see her speed being a factor for what she does. It makes you speed up everything you do as far as fielding. Here's the replay of that. Key just puts it in play, has her speed go down the line.
Yeah.
And you can see, tell you what, if you don't field it cleanly, she can be trouble. So now up to bat, number 14, Letitia Amari, with an opportunity to get some runs here for Paine as they are trying to climb their way back into the ball game. Puts the ball in play.
It's out there.
And that'll be one run in. And Amari with a double. Legs out a double, and now the game. Oh, yeah. Ball game, double. 6-3.
She was able to get that
Hits the
out
ball
there.
hard that time.
Yep,
and I tell you what, from first glance, didn't look like she hit it hard enough to have the ball travel as far as it did, but good piece of hitting that time by Amari.
Yeah, she lifted that one to left center, and it maybe about 5 feet, 7 feet short of being a homer. That would have really sparked these lady Lions.
Oh yeah, you can tell the power there too. Tell you what, again, she didn't that barrel the bat on the ball, but I tell you what, muscled it out there and nearly hit it out of the park. As now Emmy Segura, check that, Lady Garcia up batting for Paine College. No outs. Runner on second here in the bottom of the 6th.
Jamie, one of the things that I like actually about both of these teams is their ability to play small ball.
And you see that example right there.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what you're looking for in that. You want to be able to, it's not all about always just hitting home runs or hitting the ball hard. You want to be able to put the ball in play, get people on base. We get that, and that may have been a sacrifice, but she was able to advance and put the runner in the scoring position with the single.
Yes, she was. And you look for that kind of stuff when you're trying to get back into a ball game. Sometimes you can't do it with just pure power.
Right.
So it's like attempted to bunt that time, but out of play for strike one. That's number 2, Emmy Segura. So missed the bunt that time. Checking to see if she took off early. Actually not took off early, but seeing did she square around and actually stay there for the strike. So 0-2 count. 1 out. Ball high that time. Got to run on third with 1 out. Tell you what, Segura has a golden opportunity to get that runner in if she can put the ball in play. Paine swings and misses for the second out. So now coming up to bat, Jakaya Lemon, third baseman. We're talking about her really all day for her field work, but has an opportunity to get a runner in if she can get a base hit out of this. So Lemon up. And again, Jadea Peterson pitching for Edward Waters. Lemon puts the ball in play. We'll see, and it does. Gets the single, and a run scores for Paine College. And now the score is 6-4 as they climb back into this ball game. Really good piece of hitting by Lemon that time. So now Lemon at first. Up the bat, Kamari Blackman. It looks like it might be some changes. We'll see if Coach Billy Rogers is referring to, or what kind of changes may be happening. We see the Paine College faithful having some fun. That's what you want to see. Not sure if they're making some changes, but game one of this doubleheader between the Tigers and the Lions. As again, Kamari Blackman up. Swings and pops one up. Foul. 0-1 count. Pitches in for a ball. Evens the count at 1. So that pitch is in for strike 2. Throws it down first just to check the runner, make sure she stays on first. It looks like she's back in safely. So 1-2 count here at the bottom of the 6th. 6-4. Edward Waters still leading the Paine College Lions. 2 outs here in this ball game. First game of the doubleheader. Again, both pitchers going the whole way. Throw down to second. And they will call her safe, it looks like. So Lemon in the second. Safely. Looks like they'll have a talk here. As Coach Billy Rogers want to have a conversation with the umpire there. I tell you what, you know, there's been a lot of talking between between the officials and the coaches today, which could be slightly entertaining. But nonetheless, 2 outs here, 1 and 2 count. Elwood is still leading by 2, but I tell you what, Paine has done a really good job in back into this ball game. So 6-4, Elwood still leading. Kamari Blackman still up. Hopefully continuing this 2-out rally. There's the pitch. In for strike 3. So another run scored for Paine College. As we'll take a break here from Augusta, Georgia, here on the Black College Sports Network.
Supermarket sushi, really?
No. Wait, Troy, you work here?
I'm never not working. Like Head & Shoulders Scalp Shield technology, up to 100% dandruff protection, even between washes.
Never not working, huh?
Oh, Troy, you're such a good teacher.
Yeah, I know. Never not working. Never not working. Never, ever not working.
Are you serious?
Never not working. Dandruff protection that's never not working. Head & Shoulders Scalp Shield technology.
Itchy, squirmy, scratchy, family not getting clean? Get Charmin Ultra Strong. Go get 'em! It just cleans better. With a diamond weave texture, your family can use less while still getting clean.
Goodbye, itchy squirm. Hello, cream bottom.
We all go. Why not enjoy the go with Charmin?
If you think all pads are exactly the same, think again. This is Always Ultra Thins reinvented with the Always Triple Protection System. This pad wicks gushes 90% faster, absorbs even more so you can feel dry, and locks odors in. Rethink your pad for up to 100% leak-free and odor-free comfort with the totally reinvented Always Ultra Thins. This is always like never before.
For 200 years,
And we're back here from Paine College's Elwood Waters gets on the base pass. Looks like they already have a runner on. Looks like they already have a runner on. That's number 15, Brooke Rice. As they look to add to their total, I'm Jamie Walker alongside Roy Evans. And again, Paine College has been hanging tough with the 27-7 Elwood Waters Tigers. It looks like Rice will get a runner. Yes. That is number 21. 21, Shea Ann Curry.
And this is where that defense we've been talking about for the Lions needs to come into play right now. They need some of that.
Yes, it does.
Great defense to get out of this, giving up no runs and giving themselves an opportunity to actually get back into this game.
Yes, they do. As Holmes squares around a bunt, taps it, but it goes foul. So Holmes, 0-1 count. No outs here at the top of the 7th. As you get, that pitch is a ball, so the count at 1. As Elwood Waters has led the entire way. Holmes bunts it. It looks like we'll advance the runner to second. But does get the out at first. So a little small ball there as you see Holmes square around. Ball out front, gets the out at first. But again, advances the runner. As Elwood Waters looking to play a little small ball. So 1 out. Runner on first here at the top of the 7th.
And getting a change at pitcher.
Are getting a change at pitcher, so we'll see who has come on. So number 14, Letitia Omori for Paine College is Montana Cagle. Done a pretty good job today.
And I believe Montana's going to move over to first, if I'm not mistaken.
And that makes sense. You're just going to simply switch positions. So, again, as you see Omori warm up in the first game of this doubleheader. Again, you've seen a pretty good ball game. I'll tell you what, when you're talking about the records coming into the contest, I know we've spoken a lot about, Edward Waters being a really good ball club, and, Paine, not having the record that they want. But, you've seen some highlights and lowlights from really both squads. But, again, as you see the improvements that continue on for Paine College, you'll see that record now, hopefully. I don't know, Coach Jose hopes so anyway. As far as Billy Rogers is concerned, he always felt this was a well-oiled machine so far, and you're kind of seeing that. But still a close ball game nonetheless. So 6-4, El Waters leading on Maury. First pitch, strike, has one out. It's number 33, Laura Scott, is hitting for Elwood Waters. So Maury pitches, gets the ball in play, fields it clean, and gets it over to first for the second out. So good play that time. I'll tell you what. Maury might be that candidate for pitching in the second game. We'll see. But, again, El Waters trying to play a little small ball. Has a runner at third. Jasmine Lemieux's up. Fired off a strike one. On one count. So again, Omori ready to pitch. Ball in the dirt. Catcher does a good job of keeping it in front. Again, those tough catches, you love to see them. It's number 15, Ryan Zachary. He's been doing yeoman's work all ball game long. So 1-1 count, 6-4, Edward Waters leading. Ball in for a strike from Omori. Now the count's 1-2. So here at the top of the seventh, Edward Waters batting, already with two out. We await the pitch. Ball low and away. So the count's 2-2. As we talk about softball being a major thing here in the Southeast in general. You're talking about two states that play really good softball in Georgia and Florida meeting right here. So ball hit in the air, popped up. Left center. And it is caught for the third out. So no run scored that time for Edward Waters. As we're coming back for the bottom of the seventh here on the Black College Sports Network. As we look at that replay again.
Yeah, we're going to take a
left
look
center.
at this replay. See if we can.
Oh, yeah.
See if we can see it right there on that shot. Let's see if it gets out
Right.
here. If the camera, they didn't follow it. They were following the runner on that one.
Were. So we look at this. This angle might be the one. This. Mm-hmm.
Didn't get the zoom, but yeah.
Going to left center.
Left center and gets the out.
Oh, yeah. Didn't quite get the pop. So we'll take a break here from Augusta, Georgia, here on the Black College Sports Network.
For 200 years, Montgomery, Alabama has been making history by people who had the courage to stand up for change. Today, this riverfront city has been reborn, embracing the past and looking forward to the future. From the National Memorial for Peace and Justice to the stage of the Alabama Shakespeare Festival, this is where history was and is made. We are proud to call Montgomery home, and together, we can be the change.
We are back. Ball in. Ball one. It's number 21, Jakai Lemon. Correction, that might be 23.
It is.
Brianna King there. Okay.
And Jamie, this is Payne's last shot. Let's see if we can get the bats
Yes, it
popping.
is. We'll see what happens.
Get those 3 runs and get that go-ahead in.
That pitch is in for strike one, 2-1 count. As Peterson has gone the entire way for Edward Waters. He's done a masterful job. Other than a few hits that Paine has scattered, has done a really good job. As that pitch is fouled, 2-2 count.
I'm sure Coach Jose is letting his ladies know. It's like, listen, don't press. Let's take your time. Take your time.
No, this would be a golden opportunity to steal this game. I mean, you're at home. You have some time. Ball pitches in for strike 3. When you have Peterson again dealing the way she has, it's going to be a tough task, but we can, see what happens. Put the ball in play. You don't want to, look at a third strike. So now up batting, Araya Zachary. She's been playing catcher. Talked about her defense all game and leading this defensive attack for Paine. She puts the ball in play, pops it up to the right side, and caught by the second baseman for the second out. So quick work that Peterson is putting in right now. As again, she looks like she will finish the game. And up batting at the top of the order, Catherine Segulia.
See if they can get a rally.
It is possible. They had a 2-out rally last time. Ball put in play.
And listen, right at the fence. That's going to get a stand-up
right there,
double.
Stand-up double for Segulia. And a way to get it started. And I tell you what, back up the bat, Dara Aki, who has led the attack by bunting 2 times today.
Yeah.
So very capable of scoring runs. And I tell you what, the contest is only 6-4. This is not a thing where this isn't possible. If they can, string together a couple of hits and move some runners around, they can, pull this off and steal this game. So Dara Key up, left fielder, who was gotten on by primarily bunting. Ball is low. 1-0 count, 2 outs here. The bottom of the 7th. So we await the pitch from Peterson. Runner on second. Swung on and fouled backwards. 1-1 count. So again, the key has a golden opportunity to put the ball in play. I tell you what, that left fielder is playing into center. She can pull the ball, will be open. Ball is popped up, and that will be the ball game. So rally falls short, and Edward Waters will win the first game of the doubleheader by the score of 6-4 over the Paine College Lions. Make sure you stick around for the second game happening shortly as we look at the pop-up. Good camera work there and see the ball caught.
Not a third baseman.
And rally falls just a little short.
All right.
So I'll tell you what, in about 30 minutes or so, we'll be back with the second game of this doubleheader. Glad you stuck around with us and hope you've enjoyed here on the Black College Sports Network. Oh, go ahead.
Exactly.
No, go ahead.
The feed will be back up and going in about 15 minutes, so you'll be able to catch a few things.
15?
Yeah, but we won't be back for it until about 30 minutes. Yeah, there you go. You were absolutely right on that. So we'll
sounds
be back
good.
right after this.